And basically it seemed like Bandai in Tekken, they put out a tweet and then deleted it straight afterwards. Basically saying that, hey, you know that DLC character y'all want to know if y'all hoping it's gonna be at the Tekken World Tour, you know, this the event that's coming up. It's not, so don't even worry about it. So everybody was basically like, well, I mean, that could either mean one or two things. Either it's gonna be announced at the Game Awards or they delaying it. And we go hope it's the first one. And if they're making sure it's happening at the Game Awards, that means it's probably gonna be a big, big thing that they want, you know, the whole world to see. And if that's the case, then it's probably gonna be a guest character. So guest characters are something that's always fun in fighting games and in the FGC. So hand it off to you guys. If you could see a guest character come into Tekken, who would y'all want to see? Starting with it's hard to choose in between any one of y'all, but you know, I guess we'll go with the guy who don't shield for Vega.
um, so this is it's something I'm actually kind of hyped to see, like what guest character they could put in Tekken. I mean, we know the last game we just had some really wild, unexpected guest characters. Negan from Walking Dead was like, who could have thought that would happen? I mean, Akuma, that's kind of basic. We had Street Fighter Cross Tekken, Geese. Didn't really think a KOL character would make it, but still works, still in that vein. Also, a Final Fantasy character was crazy wild. What I would like to see, I know Max is also throwing this out there too. Another Final Fantasy character. I would like to see Cloud. I mean, because they put Noctis in the game with weapons. It didn't really make sense. It's like, why would you not put Noctis in Soul Calibur? But I don't know. Tifa probably makes the most sense if you were to put a Final Fantasy character in as a guest character again. Or maybe one of the Turks, Rude. He's hand-to-hand combat. So one of those two I would like to see. Maybe somebody from Virtua Fighter. I don't know, maybe like a Virtua Fighter character, like a guest character from another 3D game. I think that'd be kind of cool. DOA character. Maybe like Ein. I like to see Ein in there, Hayabusa. You maybe put Bass in there, you know, get another wrestler in the game. Those would be some dope picks for guest characters. I'm trying to think of somebody else that you could put in the game. Because Tifa's like, that's my top pick. Like Tifa, I would, if they do Final Fantasy again, I would love to see Tifa in the game. Another guest character from I'm trying to think of something outlandish. Baki. If you get a guest character, Baki will be perfect for. I mean, we've already had Street Fighter has some DLC content with Baki, like some outfits or something like that, which I thought they meant like, oh, we're gonna get an actual Baki character in the game. That would have been dope. But to get a Baki character in Tekken, I think that would be pretty hype. You could probably do something. King and Asher is like another anime that's like very like hand-to-hand combat based. You can maybe do that. But I think if they were to go that route, it'd probably be Baki because it's the more popular IP. So yeah, Tifa, Baki, you know, maybe even throw Draymond Green in there. He's been having a flourishing UFC career in the NBA, so that'd be a pretty good wild card to throw out there. You know, he's been doing some taking strings on the court, chain grabs, so that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I were to pick one that I really want to see the most, it'd be Tifa though. But yeah, those are my picks for who I would like to see in Tekken. What about you, Mr. E. Mason?
You know, I think like I agree with basically all of those. I would say the Baki pick I think is really good because man, like Grappler Baki just seems like it would fit like really like most of those characters would fit really well. Even if you were going to go a little bit like skew a little bit more like I would say niche or lesser known, I mean quote unquote lesser known characters. Like if you were to put somebody like if you watched like the Evil Convict arc, which was like back in 2018, you put like Dorian or Doyle or Spec or what you call it, Yanagi, you know, one of those characters, like that would be really cool. Even put what you call it, Oliva, the Dark Area Biscuits. You put him in there, like just walking around all burly and everything. I would say if you're going to do that, you can put any of those characters in there. Even put Baki in. Do not put Yujiro Hanma in that game, please. If you're going to go, do not put.
Actually,
do not
that's
put
probably what they might put in there.
Dude, oh, I swear to dude, do not put Yujiro Hanma in Tekken, please. Do not do that.
He's very hate like Mishima-esque, Heihachi like.
He kind of is. He kind of is like, it's like, really, Yujiro? I think like if we're going to go like other fighting games, I think it'd be cool, like once again skewing a little bit more like, you know, I guess unconventional, maybe some character from like Skullgirls or something like that. I don't know. You get like Beowulf or even like a character like or Cerebella or something like that. You know, some of those characters, man, I think that would be kind of cool. Imagine having a character like what do you call it, a Squiggly in Tekken, where like she does her song and then pulls the then you're doing wall combos in the middle of the screen or something like that. That would be kind of nuts. But yeah, I mean those are pretty much Mr. Game and Lift kind of ran the gamut right there of characters that I would like to see. But I think like other than that, I would like to see maybe somebody from Skullgirls or something like that would be really cool to see. Like, cause it'd be like completely outlandish, like a guest character that I definitely wouldn't have expected.
That's definitely a good word for
it.
Yeah. For me, the one I'm thinking of is close to fighting games, and it's definitely a IP that needs to help right now. I think Scorpion for Mortal Kombat should be in it. I heard that name come up, and I was just like, I think they'll be dope to have Scorpion in Tekken, or just, you know, I would say a Mortal Kombat character, but you know it's probably gonna be Sub-Zero and Scorpion. If I had to choose between the two, I'm picking Scorpion. So I think that would be cool. MK needs the good press right now. I mean, they need something. I mean, they need somebody to say something good about Mortal Kombat.
How about making a good game? How about that's something?
I mean, they didn't fumble that right now. They got to go back to the drawing board. So they need something. They need to release a good taste in MK gum or something. They need some type of good press.
I mean, because like, what's that going to do? You put Scorpion in the game, so everybody does what? Go buy his MK1?
I mean, it just gives them some. If they hurry up and make the next MK, I mean, it'll make people hyped to come into the next one. Something, I don't know. I'm trying to get people something to eat. My goodness, like, you know, Devin didn't trash them enough. Now you over here saying like, I don't think it should be Scorpion because they already suck. Like, let's just give them something. Like,
I'm on trash, and I'm just speaking facts.
I'm just saying it's like what I'm just saying it's like, you know, you want to give him something. All right, cool. Scorpion puts money in the pockets of Namco Bandai. What does that do for NRS? Other than be like, oh, let me go pay MK1. Oh, wait a minute, this game isn't that great.
Man, it's some type of good something. I'm just trying to, you know, I'm just trying to help a brother out. You know, that's all I'm trying to do. And other than that, I don't know, man. I mean, you know, I've been campaigning for a long time for MAGILLA Gorilla to get into a fighting game. So, I mean, if MAGILLA Gorilla could come to, you know, Tekken, that'd be fantastic. You know, nice boomerang character, throwback. You know, who don't love MAGILLA Gorilla? Who don't love his theme song? You know, I know y'all would love to hear the MAGILLA Gorilla theme in the background of a Tekken stage. We got a gorilla for sale, MAGILLA Gorilla for sale. We got a gorilla for sale, MAGILLA Gorilla for sale. So, I mean, stop acting like that wouldn't be hype. You know, it'd definitely be dope to go along in the Tekken soundtrack. So, yeah, those are my two choices. I'd like a Mortal Kombat character. I think Scorpion would fit the feel of Tekken, you know, its atmosphere, its environment. And, you know, the main homie, MAGILLA Gorilla. You know, put him in there. You know, he needs to be in some type of fighting game. I mean, why wouldn't they? You know, yeah. So those are my choices. Anybody else got anything to add on this topic?
For some reason,
before we go to the next Tekken topic that I'm gonna slaughter Harada for.
For some reason, my brain was not working on my initial take, and I thought of all the cool characters that could be
mostly all of them.
Man, Ippo, Hajime no Ippo. You put another boxing character in there, you know, to beat up on Steve. John Wick, like, I mean, John Wick to me makes so much sense.
It was
We got
supposed to be
Negan,
an MK, but they fumbled that.
James Bond, like I think that's the one that could work.
James Bond.
Yeah.
Which one? The Daniel Craig version?
Pierce Brosnan, James Bond.
Oh, okay.
Neo. Like I've been wanting Neo for the longest in Injustice. Like we never might get that. Or maybe like he could work in MK. Neo, I think would fit perfect in Tekken.
Well, Harada been saying for a minute he want a virtual fighter character in it, but he said they need a new virtual fighter first. So
that's what I was saying. Like just have a guest character from another 3D game. And I mean, since Virtua Fighter they already had the crossover thing with the outfit, so it just makes sense. It's like, I guess it's like, I mean, pretty much we got the RF coming out or Revo, whatever it's called, and I think 6 is kind of almost confirmed at this point. I mean, you might as well go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Each Yakuza, Ichiban, and this is one that I feel will work. Like a character from Yakuza, would be so dope. Like it will fit so well in Tekken, but it's like that would make more sense in Virtua Fighter because it's a Sega property. So I don't think we see a Yakuza character in Tekken just because, like, if there's a new Virtua Fighter, if they have a guest character, it would have to be somebody from that game or somebody like Shenmue, the main character from Shenmue. But still, that would probably be in Virtua Fighter and a Power Ranger. I would love to see a Power Ranger, man. Bring OG Tommy in there or something. Maybe you can have like a mechanic. Yeah.
Man, let's just start throwing stuff out there then. Put Ken from Barbie in it.
Bro, you said MAGILLA Gorilla.
What?
Come on, man. You literally just said MAGILLA Gorilla.
We can throw number 5 in there from Kids Next Door. Who else? The Michelin Man. Go ahead and put him in there. I mean, he need to be in a fighting game. Shoot, go ahead and put E in the game then. Put MC Amazing in the game.
So y'all, Rexon is talking as if Tekken has not had some outlandish characters in. Even back in the day, they had a character named Gon. They had a little small dinosaur in Tekken 3 that was from some like anime. The most out of left field thing. He like, what? We had Yoda and Darth Vader in Soul Calibur. At this point, Pepsi anything goes. Hey, put a spot from 7-Up in it. Put him in there.
Yeah, I would like to see.
Would like Taco Bell to put the dog in there.
Like we might as well, like if we're like
he dead, but
Oh geez, some of the characters. If you have like going a little bit, maybe some characters from like manga and stuff like that, like Japanese manga, like or even like Korean. Like what is it? The main character from like The Breaker. Like if anybody's ever read like The Breaker,
Man, put Walker Texas Ranger in
it. Actually, yeah.
Oh God, no, please.
Yeah. They have like I think Paul is kind of like the equivalent to Walker Texas because they got like the Bruce Lee equivalent. I mean, he's an American martial artist.
I mean, there's a lot of other Tekken characters based off martial artists, so might as well go ahead and make a Chuck Norris one in there. I think I forgot the list of the characters, but like some are based off like, of course, we know Bruce Lee, Jet Li, yeah, but it's a list of
Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes. Yeah. I don't know. Like if you have like characters that are like from manga and stuff like that, it might be kind of a deep cut. Like characters like main character from The Breaker or his master whose name I can't remember at this point. The main character from Holy Land. If anybody remembers that manga, maybe not. History's Strongest Disciple, Kenichi, like the main character from that.
I was just I thought about that one.
There's like, I mean, there are a bunch of different characters you could put in Tekken and have them like slot right in. And I mean, maybe like you could have. I mean, you could put Master Splinter in there. Technically speaking, put Shredder. I mean, think about it this way. Like Mr. Gaming Lift said, like there was a little dinosaur named Gon in Tekken 3. You know what I mean? I don't think has been back since then, but like he was in Tekken 3. You have big demon monsters like fighting you. You have like in like what Tekken 6, you had like Nancy, like that big giant robot, you know, as one of your opponents. Like, and of course you had like Negan in like Tekken 7. So it's like, you know, all these like guest characters. So some of these characters are not really outside the realm of possibility, I think, you know. The I mean, the fact that Akuma showed up is kind of wild. I mean, it is kind of like the logical jump to make, but at the same time, it's like, man, I didn't think that they were actually going to do that, you know, but they did it. So I mean, like the door's open, man. The door's open. We could get Tifa. We could get Tifa and Cloud. Tifa, Cloud, even Yuffie, maybe. I think
Cell.
yeah, Zell, yeah, from Final Fantasy VIII, man. Like that would be awesome. You got Zell, man. I don't know why, man, but Cypher, man, was always on his back, bro. Like Cypher just never let that man rest, man. Man, what a jerk.
I like how I listed off some very rational picks, and Rexon was like, "But what about Ken though from Barbie?"
Yeah, right. I'm like, what?
I mean, y'all was just saying a bunch of names. I just started saying names. I was trying to join
Makes
in.
sense,
I mean,
though. Like,
you know,
these make sense.
you can put Cisco in the game. You know, from his music videos, he had a song called "Unleash the Dragon," so I'm sure y'all can do some stuff with that. Yeah, I was just trying to throw out names like y'all. You can put Bill Belichick in it. But yeah, so